Welcome to Sparrow Vision with your host, Dr. William Sparrow.
Thank you. I am your host, Dr. Sparrow. This is where we play music videos, movie reviews, anything we can sit back, relax, and have a good time. Now, I don't know if some of you may know or may not know, but the New Kids on the Block, Donnie Wahlberg, was always classified as the bad boy in the band, always getting in trouble and doing whatever he wanted to do. Well, one time when they were in Louisville, Kentucky, they were going to perform a concert. They were staying at one of the best hotels in Louisville that's been around for years. As a matter of fact, the hotel is so old that it still has the Al Capone room. When Al Capone would come to Louisville, he would stay at the Silback Hotel, and that would be his room only. Even when he was not in Louisville, the Silbach Hotel would never let anyone stay there. That was his room only. It is still classified as the Al Capone room. It is still closed off. No one is allowed to stay there. I'm sure maybe if you pay a hefty buck or two, you might be able to. But from where the last time I checked, no one was allowed to stay at the Al Capone room. The hotel has been around, like I said, for years and years. It was even part of the movie that had the scandal of the Philip Morris Tobacco Company. The guy who blew the whistle on the nicotine levels in tobacco. The movie was played by Russell Crowe. Al Pacino was in it, and they met, and they even had a little part in the movie, and it was done at the Silbach Hotel. That is just how prestigious this hotel is. It says downtown Louisville, Kentucky on 4th Avenue. Well, anyway, New Kids on the Block was going to perform at a concert. That night, one of the people across the hall kept complaining about all the noise they were making inside their hotel. So Donnie Wahlberg takes a bottle of alcohol, pours it in front of the door on the mat, and sets it on fire. Sets it on fire. The Silback Hotel, one of the best hotels in Louisville. Well, of course, he was facing arson charges. And when they brought him into the courtroom, they had to sneak him in late at night under tight security because of all the fans being out front. This is the actual archive footage of New Kids on the Block, Donnie Wahlberg, facing arson charges.
Has done it again. The much beleaguered bad boy of the pop supergroup was arrested yesterday in Louisville, Kentucky for allegedly setting fire to the hotel the group was staying in.
Well, the Louisville Fire Department issued a warrant, processed a warrant for the arrest of Donnie Wahlberg this morning on a charge of arson 1. Donnie Wahlberg is a member of the New Kids on the Block.
Defendant unlawfully and intentionally used a flammable liquid vodka to set multiple fires in the hallway of the 9th floor of the Steelback Hotel.
While Donnie stood listening to the charges against him in a Kentucky courthouse, fans gathered outside in support of the teen idol.
Donnie! Donnie! When it comes to New Kids on the Block, I mean, they make you feel a little bit worth, something. And I appreciate them, and I don't want to see him get 10 years in jail for something he didn't do.
Though the group's once clean-cut image continues to take a beating, Donnie recently told personalities he thinks all the attention is unwarranted.
It's like for so many people who love us, there's a lot of people who hate us, and it's just so much energy being wasted on, on what? On a few kids singing songs?
A spokesman for Donnie thinks the charges will soon be dropped and claims the group's concert schedule will not be affected. Meantime, Donnie has been released on $5,000 bail. He has done it.
Now, the part that he said, people like him, people hate him, and the whole thing is blown out of proportion. He thinks the charges were dropped. They were not dropped. He had to pay hefty fines, and the punishment was they had to make arson videos for the fire department against arson. They were aired in Louisville, and I'm sure they were aired at other places as well. But charges were not dropped. He never went to jail, but he did have to pay his fine and do the arson videos. Now, I'm sure Donnie Wahlberg now probably regrets his decisions back then of what he did. I like Donnie Wahlberg, don't get me wrong. His acting is really good. Brother Mark Wahlberg, I mean, both of them together are just excellent actors. And even the music, the New Kids on the Block, I mean, they performed really good songs. It's just, sometimes things just happen and they do things without thinking about it, and this just happens to be one of them. So there's just a little bit of history of the New Kids on the Block, Donnie Wahlberg. If you like what I have to play, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it around. Until next time. And if you have anything that you want me to post and listen to, send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you. Until next time.